It's on? Jeff Novitzky, Senior Vice President of Anti-Doping Compliance with the UFC. We're here today to recognize Islam Makhachev for 50-time perfect test history under our anti-doping program. This is something that we started a few years back. We did it because typically the only news that comes out of drug testing or anti-doping is bad news, where the reality in our program is our positivity rate is less than 1%. It's a tremendous amount of good news, and this is an avenue for us to talk about the good news. Before I get into the good news, Islam did have an issue back in 2016, and I actually talked with him and his team last week and said, I think we need to bring this up, and they agreed. He was getting ready to fight Drew Dober and tested positive for a substance called meldonium. After the fact, he was able to provide evidence that he used it when you were allowed to use it. A little bit of the backstory there is in 2016, USADA, who ran our program, put it on our prohibited list. Before that, you were allowed to use it. He had a medical procedure back in 2014, submitted documents that he used it under that, and ultimately he was cleared by USADA. But in my opinion, one of the greatest colossal mistakes in anti-doping. It affected not only Islam, but several other UFC athletes and hundreds of other amateur Olympic athletes, and that's something that just cannot happen. That's something that you can carry forward with you in your reputation forever. So I'm here today to say that Islam absolutely did nothing wrong. This mistake was on the Anti-Doping Authority, not him, and very important to note that. I love to do the calculations here. Islam's been in the program since the existence of the program. We launched it July 1st, 2015. And if you do the math, that's 3,255 consecutive days where he's been held responsible to where he's at so he could be tested and to be clean. And other than the mistake made on the other side, Islam has never made a mistake. He's always been a clean athlete. And to pair that with the dominance in this sport is really special. You don't see this in any other sport where you bring up somebody who's been as dominant as him and also provide a body of evidence to show that he's done it the right way with what he's born with and a lot of hard work. So Islam, congratulations. We're very proud of you and proud to give you your 50-time jacket here.
Thank you. I'm happy